How do I sell my online business? That's the question I want to help you answer today, and what kind of platform you can use for this. So of course you can try out ChatGPT, just type in your business and what you do, and ChatGPT will give you an answer, but it's not made for this, and there's a better database, so to say, with more data on how much worth is your business, and it's called Flippa.com. And before we start, really important, you will find a link to Flippa.com down in the video description. It's a partner link and it enables me to make these videos. So thank you a lot if you use my link to go on Flippa. And Flippa is one of the biggest platforms to sell and buy online businesses. So you can either say I'm selling it or I'm looking to buy, and they have over 400,000 weekly buyers. They do it worldwide in different languages, and they have very fast sales cycle. And they also have like business brokers who help you globally. So for example, in Europe, in the US and in Asia, to sell your online business. They're specified on websites, e-commerce, AdSense, SaaS and apps and domains. So that's their main focus, and they have developed like a tool which helps you to evaluate your business and how much it is worth. And I will directly link you the link to the tool in the description. It will directly take you to this page, and here you can just go ahead and start answering the question. Of course it's an AI, but it's connected to their database and with their numbers. So I'm hoping they will give us a good estimate on how much our business is worth. So let's go ahead and start. First, they ask you for the name. So we have an online shop. It's called justhair.de in Germany, and it's an online store for hair growth remedies. So let's see how much this is worth. And now it's asking me here for the name. So I will just go ahead and type in the name, Just Hair. And now it wants the URL. So I will give it the URL. When did we start the business? Let's say 2022, and select the top level. So we are in e-commerce because we're selling stuff online, physical stuff, and we don't have an Amazon store. It's an online store on Shopify, and Shopify here. So it's very specific already. How do you generate most of your revenue? What's your primary monetization method? Shipping physical goods. So you would go ahead, of course, and answer those questions for your business, and let's see where we end up. Here I said none because we don't have any trademarks or patents. Okay, let's say 0. Our average order value is 120 euros, which is roughly $140. Refund rate, I don't know, 5%. Customers, let's say I have 1,000 customers. Health and beauty, we are in euro. What's our revenue? Let's say 1,000 customers and they order quarterly. So 120 euros times 4 is 480 euros times 1,000. So it's 480,000 euros in the last 12 months. And of course we have increased, we grow. Our total expense, let's say 200,000. So you already see that it's way more specific than ChatGPT and goes really into depth to give us an estimate. Our marketing is SEO. Yes, it's my business. I'm considering to selling it. And of course, it's a lead magnet for them. So now they want my email address, so I give it to them. And now they also want my phone number. So, okay, let's do this. Of course, it's not my real phone number. Let's go ahead. No, I don't want an off-market expression. Do you want weekly insiders? No, I just want a valuation. And now here I get the link to get my valuation on Flippa. And now we land on the dashboard of Flippa, and here you can see our business, justhair.de, and the valuation of the business. So it says 618,000 euros, and low range would be 500,000 and the high range would be 680,000. And down here you see the profit multiple. So the multiple on your profit, we also typed in our annual cost, and now it's just calculating this times 2.2. And of course you have a revenue multiple also, which is lower, which is 1.3. So that's very cool that we now have an estimate on how much we get. It also took into consideration that the e-commerce store is just 3 years old, and it gives us the option here to schedule a call with one of their agents and brokers who will help us to sell the business. And if we are ready to sell, we can go ahead, and it connects us with potential buyers. So here it found 799 buyers for us, and we can just browse through them here and see all my buyers. and see if anyone is interested in such a business. And then we can just connect with them via Flippa, and they help us also make the deal and with one of their brokers to get this deal done. I think it's very cool, and it also gives you some numbers on how many businesses were already sold. And here you can also go ahead and connect your data, like your Google Analytics, your Amazon store, your Shopify store, so that the buyers know that your numbers are real, and get your business in front of buyers. So you can just go ahead and start selling it now. And for sale, you have different options. You can either have an auction or an asking price. And yeah, you can just go ahead and fill this out. Of course, probably you're not at this point right now because you just wanted an evaluation, but you can go ahead and put your business details in so buyers can just find you on the platform. So just browse around a little bit, and this is where you can start considering the option to sell your business. So I think this is pretty cool. You get the multiple, which is an e-commerce standard, and they have a lot of data on this. Which I didn't like yet is because this is a subscription business. People buy it every month. They didn't ask for this in the AI questionnaire, so I think that could be better. But yeah, I checked this with some other platforms, and this is about the right multiple for e-commerce businesses, and the revenue multiple is also correct. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. If you want to find out what your own business is worth, don't forget you will find the link to it down in the video description, and when you click on it, you will land here on this AI chat, and you can start chatting with their AI. And I think it's quite accurate because they have so much data, because they do websites, SaaS, Amazon businesses, Shopify businesses here in e-commerce, and you can even sell your YouTube channel or your social media accounts. So everything which is online, like apps and websites and stores, you can pretty much sell on Flippa. And I think it's pretty cool that they have this kind of lead magnet. Of course, in the end, it's not the price you will get for sure, but it gives you a rough estimate on how much your business is worth. So yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a like down there. And if you have any questions, you can also ask me in the comments. And don't forget to click on the link to go to Flippa. Thank you for listening. Bye.